To tell you the truth, I have a bit of a good news, bad news sandwich. Good news, the song only has 3 chords that are looped over and over and over again. So in that sense, it's the easiest song we've learned so far. The bad news is it's in a very tricky key. It's in the key of F sharp major, which is such a random key to write anything in, especially like a pop song. But with this one, it just worked out that way. So let's get into it.
To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. There can't be enough life.
The reason why the key of F sharp major is quite tricky is because this time around we will be using a lot of black keys. F sharp major has 6 sharps, all of the sharps except for B sharp. That's one way to think about it. The other way to think about it, it has C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, and A sharp. So literally everything up until B. You don't get B until you get to C sharp major, which we're not in today. So in the key of F sharp, you're gonna start on the black key that's right above F, which is F sharp. Then you're gonna go to the next black key, to G sharp. One more black key, A sharp, B, regular old B. Remember, B sharp doesn't happen until C sharp major, so you're good. Then you go to C sharp, so the black key above C, D sharp, E sharp, which is also F. E sharp is F, and F sharp. So the F sharp major looks like this. F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, white key B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp or white key F, and F sharp. Why is the regular white key F actually E sharp? What does a sharp do? A sharp raises a note by half a step. On the keyboard, if you go from white key to the black key that's right next to it, so white, black, you get a half step of a distance. So from C to C sharp, or the black key above it, is a half step distance. So it's half step, half step, half step, half step, half step. Because we know that a sharp raises a note by half a step, what you're going to do is to make it a C sharp, you will go from the white key C to the black key that's right on top of it, because like we said before, this already is a half step between them. Now, if you look at your keyboard closely, there are two places on the keyboard where 2 white keys do not have a black key in between them. That is E and F and B and C. Because there's no black key between them, that means these notes already have a half step in between them. So if we have to make E a half step higher in order to make it E sharp, we just go to F, because like we said before, there's no black key in between them. They already have a half step going on in between them. Same if you wanted to make something a B sharp, you go to white key B, and because you know that B and C have no black key between them, you can see it, that's already a half step. So all you do is you just play the regular old white key C. That's a little music theory crash course. Now, let's talk about the chords that are in To Tell You the Truth. You'll be using 3 basic chords that we have reviewed from before. One is the tonic, or the chord that you build on the first note of the scale. You have the subdominant, which you build on the 4th note of the scale, and the dominant, which you build on the 5th note of the scale. So these are our basic chords that we've talked about in Diver and The Many Lives of Juliet, and luckily for us, that's all you need to know for this song. In the key of F sharp major, the tonic chord will be built on the first note of the F sharp major scale, which is A F sharp. The F sharp major chord has 3 notes in it: black key F sharp, black key A sharp, and black key C sharp. Amazing, easy, love it. In the key of F sharp major, the subdominant is the note B. So if you play the scale, you start on F sharp, you play the scale up until you get to B. That's the 4th note of the scale. So if we build a chord on B, using the notes in F sharp major, you'll get B, you'll get D sharp, and F sharp. That is your B major chord, or the subdominant chord in F sharp major. We now have one last chord to cover, which is the C sharp major chord. And C sharp in the scale of F sharp is the 5th note, aka the dominant. If you play the scale starting down on F sharp and you play up all the way to C sharp, you will find that's the 5th note. In order to build a chord in C sharp using the note in F sharp major, a lot of sharps in this song, you will use C sharp, the note E sharp, or as we learned about before, that's actually just F, and G sharp. So this is your C sharp major or dominant chord of F sharp major scale. Here is the very straightforward chord progression that we will use in To Tell You the Truth. This is the loop that you will go through over and over and over again. If you memorize this loop, you memorize the song. We start on the subdominant or fourth note of the scale and play the B major chord. Then you go to the tonic or the one chord of the F sharp major, which is the F sharp major chord. And the last chord in our little loop is the dominant chord, aka the chord on the fifth note of the scale, which is the C sharp major chord. So progression is B major, F sharp major, C sharp major. That, but now just loop it over and over and over again. You got it. All right, let's play this. You got this, you got this, you got this. Let's go.
As we were driving, I watched the sunset fade inside your eyes. I started wishing right then and there that I could just stop time. It's silly, but you know me. Nostalgia runs right through my veins, and slowly the memories flooded with sadness unexplained. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. There can't be enough life when it comes to loving you. I try and I try my best not to cry. I'm scared that we'll blink and end up running out of time. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do for loving you.
You got this. Now go home and find your, or maybe you're already home. What am I talking about? Find your preferred keyboard of choice and try it out for yourself. Have fun.
To tell you the truth.